ready for tonight's panel? As a huge Back to the Future fan myself, this is an honor for me. If you don't know me, my name is Jose Sanchez. I host the show Electric Playground. Been doing that for 14 years now. Don't let the gray hair fool you. I'm still young, still youthful, but not as young and youthful as the people I'm about to have come up on stage. First off, the Ray-Banes McFly, Leah Thompson. Dance coming up in a couple weeks. Just saying. And what would Back to the Future be without the Doc himself, Mr. Emmett Brown? And of course, here to help me generate 1.21 gigawatts of power! Marty McFly himself!
This is exciting.
This is cool. But we have made it back to 2015 as past. We finally got there. The future is now 2016. Talking about Back to the Future still. After all these years, how excited are you guys that the passion and the energy for resonates even 30 years after the movie came out?
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's like back in 1985, kids saw it then, grew up and had families, then the families saw it. I mean, it's a cycle that just keeps going on endlessly, and it's amazing.
I think what's surprising about it is that young kids buy into it like their parents did. It's like a perennial. When I was a kid, I used to watch it every year, once a year on the TV, and I used to watch it, you know, and it's like that. It's just a perennial.
My mother-in-law watches it with her daughter, her daughter's daughter, and her generations of Deutsch girls watch Back to the Future, which is like so cool, and they all get off, you know, have a great time. So what could be better?
Now, was this something you guys felt was going to have that staying power, even just making the first film? Did you feel like, you know, hopefully we can do the second and third one if they make enough money with the first one, and eventually you'd be doing Silicon Valley Comic-Con? Super excited to talk to you about it.
Never thought of it. We didn't even have deals for the sequels, right?
No.
No, there were no sequel deals. They didn't think that there would be another movie.
I just have a fortunate thing.
Hopefully night and have a bit of a run at least. Still running.
I had no clue. I was like semi-conscious the whole time. I was doing family ties in the daytime, Back to the Future at night, so I was just going where they told me to go, and I'd have an array of surprised and excited faces that I'd make. Look awestruck. So I didn't realize that there was genius around me. I mean, that's really what it was. I knew I was working hard and I was doing what I was asked to do, but I didn't realize that the level of complexity until after the complexity of the script and just how powerful these themes were.
Were there any particular stories throughout any of the movies that sort of stand out as special moments for you guys? That you either knew yeah, people are going to really enjoy this, or just something that made you crack up laughing when you were shooting?
I remember the dinner scene with Crispin Glover. Remember when he was like, remember that? We couldn't, it was like 10:30 at night, you were delirious, and I was in that makeup, and you couldn't laugh with that makeup or it would break right here, and then everybody'd have to go home. So I was like this, and Crispin, who was insane.
Crispin is insane, isn't he?
In a very good way.
He was so great. He was so great to work with, though.
He's a genius.
You never knew what he was gonna do and how he was gonna react. It had just the way he moved, and it was really poetic in a way. once you kind of got over how weird it was.
But I'm a woman, so I'm happy to be right here. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I want to make the same amount of money as a man. I want to be right now. So that's my answer. But you guys men probably have other ones.
I kind of, I looked at Woody Allen once, and he said there was, we were having a conversation about time travel, and he kind of came into it late, and he said that he wouldn't want to be living any time before the invention of penicillin. I kind of feel like that too.
Okay. Is there
I like to go back to bed.
bed?
Back to bed.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Back to the furniture.
Hi, my name's Chad, and I think I speak for everybody when we say we'd love to see a part 4. Is there ever a chance of a part 4, or has there ever been a conversation behind closed doors of a part 4?
Not that I know of. I know they're doing a musical in England. They're pretty good at a musical. I will have nothing to do with it. But,
Chris is the only one who could be in it.
Chris should be in it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think, no, they haven't talked about it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do another Back to the Future. I don't know if they will come looking for us. But, you know. My son? He lives in Brooklyn, he's a hipster. He's working on an app.
Anybody here working on an app?
App to the future? That sounds
I was just wondering if any of you have seen the show Rick and Morty, and if so, what did you think of it?
Rick and Morty. Have you seen the show Rick and Morty? I haven't. I'm not a hipster. Is that a hipster show?
No,
No.
you should. And at the end, can I give you all hugs?
Hugs?
I'm available for those now.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Marty McFly is a 17-year-old high school student and whose best friend is a disgraced nuclear physicist. And they never explain that. So do any of you have some theories of how they met?
It's like Batman and Robin, don't ask.
I've never heard anybody refer to Doc as a disgraced.
You're well accomplished.
That's so funny.
But, you know, what the hell?
I always kind of figured he was a teacher of his, and they just had interest beyond the classroom. Or go back to the future. Like the movie as a movie, as an entity unto itself, it was purely emotive. They weren't looking to do a franchise. They weren't looking to do any big. They just wanted to make this movie. They wanted to make it like any other movie or in the style of something else or something that reminded you of another series of franchise movies. They just wanted to make this movie, and it was so pure their intention and their effort that they created something really special and kind of took on a life of its own.
Thank you. Hi guys. I tried dressing like Marty, but I didn't have the orange or red vest. I tried. So how has the success of the film had an impact on your lives?
Completely changed my life. It was amazing. I was doing a TV show, and people thought. People would come up to me and say, "You're on that TV show, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Oh, that's cool." And I did Back to the Future, like, "What got you Back to the Future?" And really, God reset everything to deal with a new reality. But it was. I'm so proud of the part I played in that film, but I'm really aware of how many other people did amazing work to support, not to support, but to blanket my contribution in a lot of talent and a lot of effort. And so it was an amazing experience.
And also, which film do you prefer, Back to the Future 2 or Back to the Future 3?
Well, I like 2 a lot. I like 3 too, but everybody likes Once Upon a Time and everybody likes to live happily ever after, but they get sticky on the middle part. And that's what Back to the Future 2 is, it's the middle part. It's not meant to be digested alone. You take it with all 3, so it's kind of misunderstood. But I agree with Chris. I mean, seeing him in Back to the Future 3, he was amazing. He was so great.
Thank you so much, guys. Love you.
I wouldn't want to be Claudia's part. No, I was happy with my part.
I don't want to biff spoons. Just look mean in the background.
Billy Zane, man.
Billy Zane.
Zane, man.
Billy Zane, who's the matching? Now, who's J.J. Cohen was the matcher?
Oh yeah.
Toothpick.
Yeah. Would you want to play a different part? Did you want to play my part? You wouldn't look good in that pink dress.
hell?
Yeah.
You got a shot?
Well, that's one of the things about the movie. It really was really, really well cast. I mean, sometimes things can go really awry. I mean, second time it was really well cast. But
First time it was well cast.
but I mean, it's hard. Sometimes, you know, things, everyone's part, they don't click. And this one seemed to click really well.
Thank you very much. Mr. Fox, love to Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David. When you make jokes about the disabled, it's always an area where it's kind of touchy. You don't really want to go there, or how far you want to go. When you got the script, was that something that you said, oh, you better tone it down a little bit, or did you give them encouragement to say, yeah, let's take it further?
Yeah, I think, because one thing that I noticed since I've been kind of a member of the disabled community is that like anytime, for a long time, anytime you saw a disabled person on TV, you hear soft piano music in the background. And people would be whispering in tones of, oh, he has this and he has that. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. And I say disabled people can be jerks, they can be human beings, they can be people you argue with, they can be people that you interact with every day. That it's important to normalize, you know, the aspects of their life that are unchanged. They have to pay taxes, they have to go through life, go grocery shopping, do whatever they have to do. And so to make them sane, to project some stuff onto them, is not helpful. So I thought, you know, it was just, Larry David was a chance to just play a guy who was a guy. The guy had, I mean, it was me, nominally, but it was, I had a chance to play a guy who argues with his neighbors and plays games with people and messes with their perceptions. I thought it was a good opportunity. So I wasn't really making fun of the disabled, I was making fun of the human condition, that we separate ourselves based on what we see and we project on other people things that they may not be feeling or thinking. I don't know Doctor Who that well. All I know is Doctor Who is every time I turn it on, there's a different Doctor Who. Who's Doctor Who now? But sure, we get those guys together with Bob Smith and Bob Gale. See what they come up with.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And responsible contact.
Hi, my name is Sandra, and I just have to tell you how wonderful it is to see the three of you together and how special it is for us. What is it like for you guys to get together again? And have you been able to keep in touch as much as you'd like over the years?
Well, lately we've been seeing each other a lot. It's really nice. We've done a lot of different movies together.
the anniversaries that come up, they bring us together and do stuff together, which is really fun. But I think I'd like to stay in closer touch over the years, but whenever we see each other, the three of us and extended cast beyond that, it's great. It's like, she looks 23 to me.
And then my second question is for Michael. I was probably about 15 and I wrote you a fan mail and sent you a picture. And I got it back and it was signed. And did you sign your own fan mail? I've been dying to know. And it was probably like
Family Ties?
Family Ties,
Yeah,
16
I
magazine. Thank you so much. You made this adolescent girl's life. Thank you. I still have it. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to see you all.
Thank you.
You.
How's it going? My name's Doug.
Doug.
Huge fan. So throughout all the movies, there's lots of stunts with riding skateboards and grabbing onto trucks, which I got in trouble for a lot when I was younger. There's lots of, on trains and riding horses. Did you guys do all your own stunts? Some of your stunts? Were there any mishaps or any crazy stories of any?
Go ahead, Chris.
I remember I had a sequence when I'm chasing the train, and I'm galloping along. I actually did that, and which was pretty thrilling.
It's between
Galloping
the canyon
along.
and the train, right?
Huh?
Between that canyon wall and the train, and you were galloping along there. With the train on one side, train 5 feet on this side, and then the granite wall on.
Yeah. When Doc's supposed to, he's galloping along, he gets next to the train, and there's a handle there to pull himself onto the train, off the horse onto the train. And I wasn't doing that moment. the stuntman did that moment.
What could go wrong?
But I remember the take was going on, and I caught up with the train, and I so wanted to grab it and pull myself on the train. But if it didn't work out, it could have been
It could have been chopped down. For me, I did a lot of that stuff, skateboarding and a lot of stuff. That's to the point where you could get killed, and then even if I wanted to do it, insurance wouldn't let you do it. But the one thing that kind of went awry, we were doing a hanging scene in Back to the Future 3.
Right.
And I had this thing with Bob whenever I do a take, and I wasn't happy with it. I'd say, okay, forget that. Now you can see some acting. We'll do it. We'll do it again, and now you see some acting. And he wasn't convinced that I was being hung. It didn't look like I was being hung. So I said, okay, I'll put my hand in there, and I'll lift my feet off the ground, and I'll actually hang for a little bit and see how it looks. And I said, watch this, Bob, it'll be great. Put my hand in there. And I blocked my carotid artery, and I went out.
Oh man.
And I woke up, it seemed like 3 minutes later at the end of a rope. And that was the hairiest experience I had.
Wow. Great Scott.
Yeah.
And yes.
I just had a lot of push-up bra stunts.
Yeah.
They were dangerous.
Can we see some of those stunts?
Yeah, it was very, very frightening.
And then the part 2, Lorraine boobs.
Yeah, the Lorraine boobs were very difficult.
What is that one you had? You made me get these.
These things!
With you guys, thank you very much for coming out.